Hello, this is tmnt, and welcome back to another preview on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tmnt, the Salmon Adventures Halloween special, and it's going to be interesting just because this one is a two-part story. We got one story done by Sarah Myers, which is going to be interesting, and we also have another story that's going to be connecting to the ongoing story with Shredder that's done by Dan Shuin, so there's going to be a lot to look forward to in this issue. And just by judging from these images so far, it's going to be really interesting with the art. I think that's the best way of describing it. So we first start off with these kids. They're in the camp or in the woods. They're telling the horror stories, and that's when we do get to see a horror character come out of the bushes, and that's when we do get to see it chase them after them with a chainsaw. And it's got hooks for hands, and I just don't know what to really say about it, but it's all part of the movie that Mikey's watching, and that's when we get to see all the other turtles come in and comment about it, and yeah, there's not too much I can really say about it. Yeah. So then going into the next bit, we do get to see Master Splinter comes in and turns it off, and we've got Turtles asking some questions. We've got Mikey who wants to basically continue watching the movie, and we've got Raph wants to go on patrol because it's Halloween. And yeah, I must admit here, first impressions with the artwork for Sarah Meyer, doing the artwork for TMNT is interesting. I mean, it looks a lot like the show, but at the same time in their own distinct art style, which is going to be interesting. And I do want to see a lot more of their artwork just before I do make any full judgments, but I must admit so far, overall, is interesting in a good way, and I just want to see a lot more before I do make any final judgments, but overall, it's really great so far. So yeah, then going into the next bit, we do get to see the turtles. They're jumping over the rooftops on patrol, and here's, I don't know what to really say about it, just because this bit here gets a little bit weird, just because we do get to see the turtles talking about Halloween and stuff like that, and there's not too much I can really say here. But then going into the next page is where I say things get a bit, I don't know if it's interesting or bad, but we do get to see them talking about Creepy Eddie all of a sudden, and that's when he suddenly appears, which I mean, I want to like it, but it just feels so forced in for all of a sudden they're talking about him and then he appears, and yep, and I haven't seen the episode that he's in, so I don't know too much about this character. But from what I've read in this bit here, apparently he connects people's dreams to, I think, their fears or something like that, or reality. I'm not too sure. So it'll be interesting to see, because again, I don't know too much about this character, so at least I'm getting to know about this comic. But yeah, so there is yeah, I don't know what to really say about it, but it looks like Creepy Eddie is going to be capturing the turtles and then maybe making them see their fears or something, which could be interesting. But again, also this version of turtles, so but also at the same time, I don't know what their fears could be, so that could be interesting. I just don't know what to really say about it. It's just going to be interesting. And then there was this other page that was released for the backup issue, or the second story, yeah. And it's done by Dan Shuin, which is really great. And we do get to see Krang trying to break open the meteorite, and he's using tech from Dimension X, tech from Earth, but none of it's working. And we do get to see the Shredder comes in and lights a candle, and that's it for this story. So I think this one's going to be the more interesting one, just because this one's going to be continuing on the story, and all I have to wonder is how much should this actually be relevant to the actual ongoing bit with the story, because it could be great, but at the same time I don't know how much of this will be important because it's not part of the actual ongoing series, if that makes sense. So it'll be interesting. Also, I'm somewhat curious to see if the turtles going to be part of this story as well. I think they will, but I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. So yeah, then going into the next bit, we do have the description. It is, as Halloween approaches, the tmnt must face their fears when a powerful, mysterious being challenges them to prove the metal, yeah, I think that's how it's said, in a nightmarish test of bravery. Meanwhile, Shredder has an overworldly encounter of his own when he summons an ancient spirit to gain greater understanding of a powerful weapon he seeks to reforge, only to discover that some forces are beyond even his control. Don't miss the double-sized, spooky special Salmon Adventures. Yeah, I must admit, overall it sounds interesting for what they could be doing in this issue, and I'm looking forward to it because I don't know what to expect, and what they've done so far with the Samuel Adventure stuff is it going to be interesting and great, or interesting in the fact that it's in this universe. So either way, it'd be interesting. One thing which I'm a little bit disappointed by so far is the fact that this issue is not coming around out like near Halloween, even though it's in October, but you know, they could have released it a little bit closer to Halloween. So yeah, then going into the covers, we do have cover A, which is done by Jack Lawrence, which is interesting because I don't know if this one's actually going to be connected to the actual main story, because we do get to see like all ghosts around them, and yeah, I don't know if this is going to be like tying into Toll's fears, because yeah, I don't know, it's great, but yeah, I don't know what to really say about it. It's just interesting. And then we do have cover B, which is done by Dan Schewing. We do get to see the turtles and a pumpkin, and we do get to see Creepy Eddie there, and I wish I could say more, but I just don't know what to really say, because I don't know much about this character, but I don't know if this character I'm going to hate or I'm going to like, but I guess we'll find out. So then we do have another cover, which is cover C, which I can't remember who the artist was for this one. But I think this one done by Vern. Oh, that's an interesting name. But we do get to see the turtles all dressed up, and yeah, it's what I expect for like a Toll's Halloween special. And they're knocking on Shredder's door, which yeah, really playing into the 87 universe. Also, I must admit, I do like these costumes. Raphael Shredder, yeah, great, holding a Krang bucket. Really playing into the elements of how fun this can be. Mikey being Dracula, it's great. It's just that most of the time when I do like in the toys and all that, I think it's normally Raph. So, and also Don, I think he's been like the vampire before, so he's a little bit weird, but great. Don't he try with his costume? There's one, it doesn't really feel Halloween-y, but I know that in America they don't really do Halloween like do in the UK, so it seems weird, but I think that for the UK, so I think that for like America, it suits it well, but for the UK, it doesn't really seem Halloween-y enough. So then going into the next one, which is, I don't know what to really say about this one, just because this one's part of, sort of like a connecting cover. I don't know if it's part of a connecting cover or what, but this artist has come on and has done a cover for a few other issues, like this one, but done with the turtles, that one total per cover, which I think is interesting. It looks visually appealing, but I just don't know what to really say about it, and I don't really know what the whole thing is with all this, because I know that there's a few other ones coming out in October with this one. Also, the last one, which is Mikey's one, for the last run, it's not coming out until December. So I find it weird, but it does look really cool. But I just don't know what to really say about it. It's fair. Then we do have the 110 variant, which I don't know who the artist is, but I must admit I do like this one. We do get Seal Toes in more unique costumes, which look really great, and we do get to see kids down there. I think that might be Zach. Yeah, great. It's about time he got his appearance in the comics. But yeah, I don't really have much to really say about this one. It's great. It looks good. We do have the 125, which is just the same cover but without the text, which yeah, it's good, but it's just would prefer like a new cover instead of a reused one, but it's still great nonetheless. And then we do have this one, which is I think this is for a shop exclusive. I'm not too sure. Maybe, but I do like this one. It's really playing into the 87 toy line, because I know that they did like a few toys like this where they did have toys dressed up, and yeah, it looks great. I can't say much more than that. It's just what you expect. The toys being Halloween-y. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this. Are you looking forward to this one? Are you not? Also, what cover will be picking up? And yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. If you like, please share, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo. Bye.